Dukes, as I said 32 years ago, I came out with this incredible idea. My bar was very, very small, only 6 tables, not much, I could not fulfill the bar with many people, but I knew I had to make money. And I truly believe that any great bartender has to create a marketing reason for anyone to talk about it. So I thought, well, I certainly can't put one number in my bar, so what can I do? So I started to think about quality. Now, with quality, what can I do with quality? And I thought, well, here I am at the Duke's Hotel, very historical name, London, very historical town. I was facing a painting of Duke of Wellington, think about the Waterloo Battle, 1815, and I was having all this history around me, but one thing I was missing behind the bar, it was a little bit of liquid history. Think about the name liquid history. And that really dawned on me. And I started to think about what can I do, how I can sell liquid history. If you really truly think about it, it doesn't matter how further we go into our future, the more we like to talk about the past. Now, those great guys that have talked about the history of cognac, it goes far back. Remember, cognac, it has always been born as a noble spirit. Everything else, if you're talking about rum, tequila, whiskey, was never in the market. Cognac didn't need anything else. Everybody knew that if anyone would encounter cognac, would taste quality. And the British have done that very, very well. Over the history, they love to drink their brandy. They like to drink their port. And with that, they start to collect old cognac. And that's what I did. I started looking to this old cellar. My very first bottle of cognac, it was a bottle of Aheim, 1914, the beginning of the Great War, the year of the lady. And from there on, there was no stop. The oldest bottle of cognac that I ever opened was a bottle of 1770. I just broke the Guinness Book of Record for the most expensive cocktail in the world. I put 724 years of history in one drink. And the cognac has been part of me, so much so that today there is also a book that I wrote, Cognac as a Liquid History. Guy, I'm so pleased to see this room not so full, because today you're going to experience something so unique that you can all talk about it. I decided, because it's the Sazerac time, to recreate the original Sazerac. Now, if you all know, Sazerac was born with cognac, all right? This is the Sazerac they forged 1805. You think about the Battle of Trafalgar, Nelson, Napoleon was declaring himself the king of Italy at the time. He thought it was great, huh? Now, only very few of you could expect. You started smiling already. By the way, anyone who will taste this, it will be 10 pounds, no, 10 euro. Gianfranco, you got your hat? Oh, he's got the hat, okay. So, I'm just going to tell you why, obviously with this idea, I developed a passion, an obsession. Today in my bar I host by far one of the funniest collection of vintage cognac that there is in the world, because as far back as 1788, the year before the French Revolution, the American Constitution, George Washington was just making a campaign to become the very first president of the United States. Captain Cook was discovered Australia. Think about the idea. The idea is you give a piece of history to few people in the world that they can appreciate. We talk about the market of America and India and everywhere else around the world. My market with cognac is just as strong as the very first day that I started. Last week I opened up a bottle of 1790 and shared with a few people the emotion of actually tasting pre-phylloxerous cognac. I mean, it's totally amazing. But also I'm very much in passion and love with the contemporary cognac. I have over 100 different styles of cognac in my bar, and each one for me there is a story. Remember, cognac has always been created, not necessarily for you, but also for your grandson. And there is something so unique about that spirit, because it doesn't matter if it's VS, VSOP, XO, Extra, Excellence, whatever you want to call it. It is always about quality. You can never get wrong with our brand. That's why I love it. Okay. Now, I know we don't have too much time, so I think I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to do the Sazerac the original Sazerac, and with that, I'm going to also put a little bit of absinthe, a bassinet from 1905, before it was banned. So you're really going to have a historical moment. Huh? Are you ready? If you're not ready now, I don't know when you're going to be ready. Yeah? Hey, things are down the house now. Usually when I do things like that, Peter Dorel is always behind me because he has to do the tasting, the quality tasting.
Quality control.
Quality control. Oh, okay. That's all right. We have a little bit. I've got 1 second to do sugar. All right. You know, it's a bar show after all because you always never know. Is it vintage sugar? Make sure that it's vintage sugar, please. Okay. You are. You certainly are. Okay. Is any one of you has ever been to my bar? Shut up for one moment. It's my show. It's not your show. My God. You never stop. It's getting old. That's what it is. It's getting old. Oh. Is any one of you has ever been to my bar? You have, huh? So what do you think about Walk of History, guys? Huh? It's amazing, huh? Okay. Have you ever dropped your credit card? Just making sure you have? Oh, fantastic. In front of you there is a few menu which it tells you, brown sugar? You're killing me, guys. You're killing me. That's all right. Pretend that this is white sugar. Please, guys, make sure that you know this is a white sugar. It's an aged sugar. There you go. And this is Pichal from 1850. And all say, yes! A few drops of that. Usually what I do, I put a little bit of soda water, but we don't want to make sure we don't destroy this beautiful. And this one, by the way, this is an original bar spoon from 1900, when the bar spoons were proper. A little bit of absinthe. I'm getting nervous. I'm here to open up a bit of history. Take a breathe. It's a shame that the room is not full. Think about it. Huh? How many of you are going to have this experience now? You ready? I'm not going to use a measure. I believe in my hand. Paparazzi. Huh? £100.
Easy, easy.
£500.
Easy.
By the way, these are selling for £2,500 in my bar. Huh? Ouch. Huh? Ouch. That's it. That's what you're going to get. Check out. A bit more. Come on, guy. You have to ask. Can we have a bit more? Come on. We want a bit more. Huh? We have about £2,000. Almost. I'm a bit mean, am I? Huh?
Yeah.
I am a bit mean. God, it's really terrible. This is really bad.
Pounds of blood there are.
Don't worry, I'll send you the bill. You think you're gonna get it easy? Don't worry, I'll send you the bill. Huh? This cognac bureau, they say to me, Salvatore, would you mind to come and talk about your passion with cognac? I said, okay, I can. But can you do a cocktail? Can I do a cocktail? Yeah, I can do a cocktail. But can you do something quite an unusual cocktail? This is quite. There you go. And I said, how about the nice Sazerac? Oh, you're so quiet. I'm getting bored here. You know, you're supposed to come on, bring the house down. Peter, come on, taste it. Come on and do the taster. Come on.
It's working.
Come on. Peter. This is almost as old as Eve's. It's very close. Very close. There you go. What is it? I'm worried. Is he behind me? Yeah. I know. They call us little and large somehow. I don't get out of here. Peter, I'm not going to throw. You know when you put absinthe in the glass, you say, oh, I'm going to get a little flavor. I'm not going to throw this away, guys. Are you crazy? I'm going to put it right here for myself. Okay, I'm going to leave a little bit of taste. And you were there. Aha! Ladies and gentlemen, I'll present you the oldest and the original Sazerac cocktail. Ta-da! Taste it. Are you ready? Hold on. And we need to take that ice out. Oh, Peter! There you go. Don't worry, Peter, come over here.
That's the most expensive car.
No. Do you know what happened to my bar? Yeah. There you go. Go for it. Yeah. Goes around.
No, I've got an educated palate.
You have?
I'll tell you about it. Room for improvement.
You slap.
Get your money out.
Did it go?
Yeah, amazing, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And let's love Konjaku! Huh?
Thank you, Salvatore, and thank you for this great cocktail. If you have any